My lord, the stone that you gave me to research is filled with a powerful dark energy. I've pored through the archives, but I haven't been able to find a single mention of anything like it.
I've heard no end of talk about it recently. There's been traces of it found in other places too. People are calling it Mana Stone. It comes from an inscription on the Augur Stone. When the stars fall in flames, Mana Stone shall rise. Fear is spreading across Tamaris. Those foul creatures have got everyone in a panic. I'd recommend we get rid of the stuff as soon as possible, Your Grace.
Wait a moment. Take a look at this. This black mist is a manifestation of the evil energies inside Mana Stone. Through their cursing ritual, the Darklings were able to bring a powerful creature under their control. I'm certain that the power they relied on was exactly the same as the power within this stone.
I don't think I'll ever forget the sight of that bear. Lying on the floor, swaying its head back and forth as if it had lost its mind. If Mana Stone is that dangerous, we need to destroy it immediately.
The ritual we witnessed was not an isolated incident. Who knows how many of them succeeded? They may even still be ongoing as we speak. Rather than destroying it, by purifying Mana Stone, we might be able to free those poor creatures from their curse.
I see your point, but we still don't know a thing about Mana Stone. Where do we even begin?
If Mana Stone is indeed corrupted, then it must have a pure natural form. If you ignore the black mist within it, then Mana Stone looks very similar to dragonglass or any other volcanic rock. But I'd need to compare the two to be sure.
I saw a dagger made of dragonglass once, at Silver Star Bazaar. It was deadly sharp, but light as a feather. I reckon you could throw it in the sea and it wouldn't sink. Expensive as anything, though. And if we need dragonglass for your experiment... Mara, how much do you need exactly? I'm afraid it won't come cheap. If you need anything, chances are they've got it at Silver Star Bazaar. But the Night of Burning Stars wreaks havoc on the roads. It's taking everything we've got to keep the fires from spreading further. Silver Star Bazaar might not even exist anymore, let alone sell dragonglass.
Please allow me to join you.
Name's Kella. Not to brag, but I am known far and wide as the savviest trader in all of Tamaris. Pleasure to make your acquaintance, my lord. Wouldn't be a very savvy trader without a decent pair of eyes, would I? And where would a lord like you be without a trusted counselor? Dronky, say hello to our guests. You're here for dragonglass, ain't you? Not much of it on the market these days. Nobody's seen so much as a glimpse of the stuff. But today's your lucky day, hon. I just so happen to have some in stock. Of course. Went all the way to the Dragon's Maw to get it. And I examined it all myself. Top-tier stuff, perfectly transparent, light as a feather. Well, I don't actually have it on me right now. It's all yours, though. I just might need a little help.
What happened?
Well, things have been a little chaotic since the Night of Burning Stars. A couple days ago, I ran into a horde of those awful Darklings. Was walking down a road I have walked 1,000 times when I got robbed. In broad daylight. Mama always said, life's worth more than gold. Took me about 3 seconds to decide to drop all my goods and turn tail.
How awful. May the light watch over you.
When I came back later, the Darklings had taken all the dragonglass I had. Not even a shard left behind. And now, the road to the Dragon Maw's been blocked off, and that was the only dragon glass anybody could get their hands on for miles. Lucky for us, Dronky picked up the robber's scent, led me right back to their camp. It's not far from here. Kindness like that, it warms my heart. It truly does. You have my word as a trader. If you can help me get my goods back, the dragon glass is yours, free of charge. Oh, good. Kella keeps her word. Ask anyone.
Keller, is this all of the dragon glass you lost?
Nope. I had a whole bag full. Now there's less than half of it left. Dang thieving red eyes. Don't they know how hard it is to be an entrepreneur? I appreciate you trying to comfort me, hon, but to lose all that dragon glass? Hold on. Dronky's holding his right hoof up. That means there's danger afoot. Those dirty, thieving scoundrels have got to be nearby. I can't stand to lose any more dragon glass, hon. We better hightail it out of here. What a fight! We sure showed those darklings what for! And both Dronky and my dragon glass are safe and sound. Perfect! A happy ending all round. I couldn't have done it without you, hon. Deal's a deal. Take as much dragon glass as you like.
This is some excellent quality dragon glass. I'll only need a small amount. Except for the black mist inside the Mana Stone, you can see that the two are practically identical in both appearance and quality. From the look of it, the Mana Stone really has been corrupted. Originally, it was a naturally occurring volcanic rock, much like dragonglass.
Ah, so Mana Stone's a volcanic rock after all. Wait a minute. What is Mana Stone anyhow? Is that so? Sounds like it could mean big profits. Big problems. Let me take a look at that Mana Stone. I feel like I've seen this stuff before somewhere.
Have you seen a Darkling curse ritual too?
No chance. I wouldn't hang around to watch a creepy scene like that. But that black mist... Oh! I once sold somebody a dagger made out of dragon glass. Sharp as anything, but light as a feather, would float even if you threw it into the sea.
That dagger, was it called Dragon Rift by any chance?
As a matter of fact, it was. Now, Dragon Rift, that was a masterpiece. But it was so expensive that nobody ever bought it.
Ahem.
When I bought it from its original owner, everybody laughed at me. But when I say I'm gonna do something, I do it. So I got a mage to enchant it using some super expensive mana. When the enchantment was done, the dagger had some kind of energy swirling inside it. It looked like mist. The day I finally found a buyer, I broke the sales record for the most expensive weapon ever sold at Silver Star Bazaar.
I've seen enchanted weapons before, but nothing like what you describe. Keller, did this misty energy you saw swirling inside Dragon Rift look anything like this Mana Stone?
It looked kinda similar. Different color, though. The mist inside Dragon Rift was blue.
It's possible that the mist was created by enchanting dragonglass. So the Darklings are stealing dragonglass and enchanting it, creating Mana Stone. But as Keller says, the mist inside that dagger was blue. Keller, do you remember who you sold Dragon Rift to?
Sorry. The whole deal was done through an intermediary. I never found out who the buyer was.
Unfortunate. It seems we have no way to compare Dragon Rift to the Mana Stone, and for now, we have no way of finding out more about the Black Mist.
That's a pity.
What's with the long faces? Why not just make another? The dragon glass y'all have came from the Dragon's Maw, just like the stuff that Dragon Rift was made of. And I bought the mana straight from my pal Percy. He's got a huge collection, all top-notch quality.
It's worth a try, my lord.
You'll find Percy's Mana Hut at Black Crow Gorge. I can take y'all there. I heard things are a little chaotic over that way, though. Y'all better get going. Don't you worry. I'll get y'all a good price.
My lord, everything is ready. I will begin enchanting the dragon glass. The experiment may take some time.
You mind if I hang around, see the results? Promise I won't cause trouble. Besides, I figure y'all could do with a supplier who's willing to give you a friends and family discount. Good luck, Mora. Dronky's got his left hoof up. That means he's optimistic.
Good news, my lord. The enchantment was successful. The dragon glass is filled with mist. Just as Keller said, enchanting dragonglass with mana results in blue mist rather than the black mist inside Mana Stone. We've been able to confirm that this is the way that Mana Stone is made. But Mana Stone's power does not come from mana. Instead, it draws strength from some other dark force.
This dark force, what could it be? While you were performing your experiment, we received reports from a number of scouts. It's as we feared. The rituals are becoming more and more frequent. The Darklings are spreading Mana Stone across Tamaris like a farmer sows his seeds.
I have an idea that might work. We place the enchanted dragonglass next to the Mana Stone. The energies of the black mist and the blue mist appear very similar, though they also seem to be diametrically opposed. Our experiments have found that they have a common origin. Mana is drawn from the magical ley lines that stretch across Tamaris. It's our purest source of energy. It seems as if this black mist was also formed during the very earliest days of the realm.
Is there some kind of way to purify it?
I've tried to remove the mist from the Mana Stone, but to no avail. It seems that we have no way to purify it at present. But now we know that the black mist shares a common origin with mana. That's a lead we can follow. And what's more, since the Darklings have been using Mana Stone for their curse rituals...
Right! If those Red Eyes are using Mana Stone in all their evil deeds, then they must know how it works. Let me join you. I've got an ear to the ground in every city in Tamaris. And Dronky's got a mean tick on him, too. We'll get those Darkling secrets out of him in no time. The pleasure's all mine. When we find a way, it'll be up to you to purify the Mana Stone, Mara. I'll be in charge of processing, marketing, and sales. If we can harvest all that energy, we'll make millions! If we give it all our energy, we'll save millions of lives.
Keller's network of contacts should help us to get a better handle on things. But Walder, we'll still need you to keep an eye on the Darkling's movements. I've noted today's findings in this Mana Stone research report. Feel free to take a look, my lord. We must find a way to purify the Mana Stone as soon as possible. May the light protect us. Good news, my lord.
I went to Millstone Village today. Got a friend who's in the hospital there. His name's Albert. We're both members of the Merchants Guild. He's in pretty bad shape. Bloodied and bruised. I couldn't bear to look at him. Last time I saw him, we were drawing up plans to start exporting stripling trees to the south. He said we could start working together as soon as he'd finished moving his last shipment of ore.
Are you talking about the caravan that was heading south?
Yeah. How'd you know, Waldir?
I heard they came under attack from a giant bear. Only the captain got out alive.
Yep, that was Albert's team. The Vestals at Millstone Village say Albert's wounds came from a giant bear, and they could sense dark magic coming from inside them. When I saw him, he was in and out of consciousness. He managed to get a few words out. Bear. Curse. That was all.
From the sound of it, that was no ordinary giant bear.
Dark magic. Curses. It must be the work of the Darklings.
Keller, do you know the route Albert's caravan took?
Albert told me he was taking ore to the south. If they were taking the usual route, they'd have passed Antler Cave. There's a Merchants Guild rest stop there. If Albert left any notes behind, they might be nearby.
My lord, we need to find out the truth about the attack on this caravan. It might lead us to more clues about Mana Stone.
Take me with you. I've got to find out why Albert was attacked. If there's even the slightest hint of a clue, my drunkie'll be able to sniff out the truth.
I better get ready to head out.
Nice work, honey. I knew you wouldn't let me down. You're reliable, just like Drunky. Let me see what's written here first.
So, are these things from the caravan?
Yep. There's a couple things missing from the notes, but it's enough to confirm it. Yep. Merchants are used to writing daily logs. The road is a dangerous place. If something happens, our experiences are the most valuable thing we can leave behind. Dangerous spots on the road, the best caves for sleeping, that kind of thing. That's why you always take notes. Even when he was badly wounded, Albert insisted on writing until he couldn't write anymore. He was no coward, that's for sure.
Oh no. From the look of Albert's notes, He came upon Darklings performing their curse ritual on a bear.
Darn red eyes.
Sorry to interrupt you, Grace. Scouts say there's a group of trolls coming this way. They've got mana stone embedded in their bodies, and they look furious. I'll make 'em wish they never came our way.
Am I imagining it? When the trolls fell to the ground, they looked like I do when I finished unloading a fully stocked wagon. That's exactly it, hun. You are just as smart as Dronky.
When the trolls were struck down, mana stone fragments fell from their bodies. When they did, their evil aura faded. It seems the mana stone was yet to take root.
They seemed a lot happier, too. So does that mean that if we could take down the cursed bears y'all were talking about, they'd be freed from the curse just like those trolls were?
We cannot be sure. Trolls and giant bears are two very different creatures.
I know. It'd take Dronky a couple hundred kicks to take down a troll. But if he was up against a giant bear... What? No, he'd run away.
Indeed, behemoths like the giant bear, born during the Age of Dawn, are far bigger and stronger than trolls. As long as there are vast quantities of intact mana stone out there, the forces of darkness will only grow stronger.
While we were clearing up the battlefield just now, we found plenty of Darkling tracks. Villagers say there's a giant bear lair not far from here. They seem to be heading in that direction.
They could be preparing for a ritual as we speak. There's no time to lose, my lord.
Torn sacks, bones, and a few gold coins scattered about. This must be where Albert's caravan met its end.
I managed to sneak up on a group of Darklings who were gathered around a lair. They had a giant bear immobilized at the center of a magical circle and were chanting a curse. It was bizarre. I remember one line about following the darkness in exchange for eternal life. That's all I have to report, my lord. When the Darklings left, the giant bear went berserk again. I'd recommend you stay away from that lair. We don't want to start lit.
What our scout described reminds me of the Prayer of Light ceremony. It does sound quite similar. When our priests prayed devoutly to Leosa, they are bathed in the holy light. The Darklings managed to reactivate the Mana Stone, as if there was some evil power responding to their prayers. It seems that the Darklings have a god of their own to pray to.
Can I ask a favor? I'd like to take Albert's belongings back home with me. Even if we can't get into the lair, I'd like to collect up anything that's left outside, at least. Oh, hun.
Fighting an enraged bear would not be a wise move, my lord.
Thank you, hun. But Mar is right. We can't just rush in there.
Keller. We can send in a legion to collect what has been left near the lair, my lord. But when that's done, they'll have to leave as soon as possible.
That ought to be more than enough for me to take back. Nash, Sheldon, Miles, Alina, this gold is my gift to you for the journey ahead. May the land of light be free of bears and darklings. You know, hun, ever since I was a little kid, I wanted to be a trader. I'd spend all day staring at their satchels full of treasure, they'd always be telling tales about their travels through Tamaris. I'd sit there and listen in awe. But it was only later that I realized it takes a trader years of hard work just to break even. The ones telling those tales were just the ones who survived. Not everybody gets to follow their dreams. Not when the road is this hard. Albert told me Alina only got into this business because it gave her a chance to see the world. She'd always wanted to cross the sea and explore Belleron. Looks like she wasn't far away from having enough money for the trip. When I left Millstone Village, the locals had already put up a sign warning travelers about the giant bear. And now I'll add the story of Albert's caravan to my Stay Out of Doom's Way book. Yep. Good thing Albert's on the mend. Of course, now the old fool's talking about wanting to go see Belleron, too. Honestly, he could barely get out of bed, and now he wants to cross the ocean? All right, I'm good to go. Always ready for the next big adventure. Speaking of, I've been meaning to visit Dongrad one of these days. Merchants Guild does a whole lot of trade there. I can't miss out. Yoo-hoo! I'm back! Man, that job took forever. I missed y'all. By the way, heard some big news while I was visiting the guild. They say Forerunner's Abbey has a new divine emissary. I thought divine emissaries had to spread holy light around or something and let us all worship them. But the Abbey's been locked up tight. Seems like they want to keep this a secret.
A divine emissary? Keller, you didn't happen to hear anything more about them, did you?
Nope. But I'll bet you 20 gold pieces that this emissary is a pretty lady. I saw Celestial once. Could see the golden glow in her eyes, even from a distance. They really do look like they were really sent down from the heavens.
From what I've heard, Forerunner's Abbey closed its doors to host a symposium.
How'd you learn that, Waldir? I thought you were busy with all that military stuff.
I happened to meet an old friend. He works at the College of TR, researching ancient healing techniques. Since the Night of Burning Stars, he's been researching corruption and purification. And that's the topic of this symposium. At least, that's what he told me.
I think we had best pay a visit to Forerunner's Abbey, my lord. I've had no luck with my research into purifying Manastone. We might be able to find out more information at the symposium.
Oh, take me with you, hon. Sounds interesting. And I know a bakery near the Abbey that'll knock your socks off. Huh? All right, I'll pay. Looks like my negotiating skills are rubbing off on you. But nothing too expensive, okay? I barely broke even on the last job.
I hear you're conducting research into Manastone? If that's true, you must know that tangling with dark forces is extremely dangerous. To investigate the darkness is also to pry. A moment's weakness is all it takes to fall prey to corruption. You must never believe yourself immune. I can help you to purify Mana Stone, but I suggest you end your research here.
So the Abbey already knows how to purify Mana Stone. We have some with us. We've been handling it with the utmost care. Please, teach us how to purify it.
You can count on us, sister. If you teach us the art of purification, we'd be more than willing. We'll purify all the Mana Stone. Then we'll bring peace and harmony back to Tamaris. You have my word as a trader.
Actually, the purpose of this symposium is to teach the art of purification to scholars from all across Tamaris. But High Priestess Alia has asked that we keep these secrets from the common people. To those who are not strong enough to fight the darkness, a little knowledge can bring great danger. And we must be wary of those with ulterior motives. Such confidence. But would you be willing to prove it? Hordes of Darklings skulk the countryside surrounding our abbey. If you can free us of this menace, I will tell the emissary of your request. But only the emissary can decide whether you are worthy to learn the secret of purification. What say you? Oh, is that so? Take this map. I have indicated the known locations of the Darkling hordes. May the light watch over you. Excellent work. Before you left, I informed the emissary of your request. You will be taught the art of purification.
Then why'd you make us hunt down all those Darklings?
I figured you could do with the exercise. Don't you feel better after getting out and about? Of course. Why else would I be dressed like this? Have a little faith. I have heard tell of your deeds. Why do you think I let you in? Do you think I tell everyone who passes by about the emissary?
Who is this emissary anyway?
A creation of the light, charged with imparting upon us the will of You must show respect and act with caution. Especially you, Keller.
All right. Wait a minute. I never told you my name.
Very well. The symposium ends today. Return home. The emissary will explain everything to you there. Quickly now, don't dawdle.
Athius, we got the Mana Stone fragments you asked for. Will these do?
Indeed. Then let us begin. O wisest of light, shine on our world. For my reverence, grant me abundance. For my obedience, grant me purity. For my love, grant me a home. For my bravery, grant me security. May those who do not follow perish. May those who do flourish.
The black mist is gone. The fragments are shining like never before. They really have been purified.
The demonstration is over. If you are ready, mortal, then you may begin. The words will carry you into a net of many interweaving energies. I will provide a guiding light. Please follow it, and do not be drawn off the path.
I've got the Mana Stone right here, Your Grace.
Success. That was your first journey to that realm, yet you showed neither fear nor hesitation. You have a rare gift for a mortal.
If this incantation can purify Mana Stone, could it be used to purify the Darklings?
It cannot. Their faith in the darkness allows no room for the light. For them, purity would mean war with oneself. It would invite only destruction. Mortal, when you encounter beings who cannot be returned to the light, how will you respond? I knew you would say that. Continue to follow the light, and our fates will flow together once more. My mission is over. It will soon be time for me to leave. So long.
Oh, Celestials are so cool! Man, if I had wings, I could go anywhere I wanted, lickety-split! Oh, don't look at me like that, Donkey. You know I love taking the scenic route with you. Speaking of, nice weather we're having, eh, Mara?
Oh, sorry. I was writing down what the emissary said so I can review it later.
I'd expect nothing less, Mara. Relax, honey. I'll learn that purification mantra by heart. Hey, quit giggling! You never said I had to learn the darn thing back to front.
My lord, we've sighted several orcs battling with the Darklings outside the city. Their leader is a powerful fighter, but the fight is taking its toll. They haven't asked us for help, but the Darklings have the upper hand. If the fight goes on, the orcs may lose.
I'll take a look, Your Grace. The orcs are poorly armed, Your Grace, and outnumbered to boot. Chances are they were just passing by and were unlucky enough to draw the Darkling's attention.
Oh, man. That troll's gonna break that orc's axe! We gotta get in there and save him,
hun. We're saved! Thanks, brave warriors. I promise I'll repay you.
What's your name, friend? And how'd you end up in a fight with those Darklings?
Name's Choccha. I got split up from the rest of my pals. I saw a big black boar and called over some of my brothers to come chase it. Just when we were about to catch the boar, the Darklings caught us. And I was looking forward to some boar sausage, too.
Maybe be a little more careful next time. Ain't worth risking your life for some sausages. Maybe if they were really good sausages.
They're really good. I think donkey meat's the best, though. Not as greasy as pork, real tasty in a pie. Or slow roasted over an open flame. Oh, Now that's good eating.
Okay, hold off on the donkey pie talk.
Huh? Oh, I guess you're more of a fan of slow-roasted donkey, huh? Can't blame you. When Dotok's done with this job, come visit our village and I'll make you some. We're going on a bear hunt. We're gonna catch a big one. Datok's our leader. He's real strong. He could take out a donkey like yours with one punch.
Leave Donkey alone!
Hunting a bear is dangerous work.
I know, but we don't have a choice. A couple days ago, they spotted a bear in the mountains by our village. It almost killed somebody. I heard some of the others say it had these big red and black stones on its back, and it was so mean and fierce that they didn't want to go near it. So that's why me and my pals formed the Bear Brothers. Well, we know where it is. Spent the past 2 days tracking it down to the cave where it's hiding. Datok's got a big net ready to catch it. He put me in charge of digging the pit for the trap. It's bigger than the biggest barbecue pit I ever dug.
From what you've said, it sounds like that bear is under the curse of Manastone. An ordinary bear trap won't be enough. You'll only make it angrier.
Really? Oh, I sure was lucky to run into you. First, you saved my bacon, and now you want to save my village. Come on, I'll take you guys to see Datok.
Chakcha, what were you doing? I looked away for 1 second, and you were gone. You're just like my brother Tadach, wandering off, spending all day doing who knows what. You know how important hunting bears has been to our village. Pull yourself together, man. We've been waiting for you so long, the bear might well have died by itself.
But I
don't want to hear it. I'm just happy you're back safe. Hang on a minute. Who are these guys?
I met a lord, and some other guys too. They've come to help us hunt the bear.
Help us? What are you talking about? We're more than strong enough to tackle one wounded bear. Yeah, listen, you could hear it howling. We had it in the net just now. It was so strong that it broke right through. But we managed to get a few blows in before it ran away. Hit it straight in the paw with my axe.
See, guys? I told you he was strong. Oh, you're amazing, Datok.
Great job, Datok.
Ha! Looks like you guys know a thing or two. How about you stick around with the Bear Brothers for a while? But keep your guard up. We don't know what's wrong with that bear. Meanest one I ever saw. Just stay behind me. I'll protect you. Haha, you guys know your stuff. Still can't get one over on me, though. See this axe? Works every time. Most of the time.
You know, that bear wasn't as strong as I thought it'd be. I thought it was gonna be a long fight, but it was over in no time.
It seemed like it didn't want to fight, as if it was worried about something else.
Hey, what are you guys standing there muttering about? If you ain't gonna take the last shot, then I will.
No, wait!
Oh, for Shan's sake! What now, Chakcha?
It looks like it's protecting something the whole time, and it didn't even move. Let me look.
Oh my goodness! It's a baby!
So it was protecting its child all along. That's why it went easy on us.
Dead Talk. This means we can't kill the bear.
Why not?
Well, because Shan says so. Do not hunt life, which brings forth new life.
So what? We let it go? And if it recovers and comes back to attack the village, then what?
I don't know. But this ain't right.
How come you're such a stickler for the rules all of a sudden, Chakcha?
Take it easy, buddy! This bear has been under the Darkling's curse. She only just broke free. If we can purify the mana stone that's lodged in her back, she won't hurt anybody anymore. Trader's guarantee.
All right, let's see you purify this thing. Well, I'll be.
Oh, nice work, boss. I got a question. Is the cub gonna be okay? Does he need purifying too?
Let me see. Oh, not to worry. He's safe and sound.
Kept her cub safe while fighting the darkness at the same time. She's quite the mother.
There's not a trace of corruption in the cub, even though it was born to a mother struggling to resist the darkness. I think that's worth looking into. I'll add it to my research notes.
Good thinking, Mara. Who knows how many poor creatures have gone through the same thing as these two? Maybe we ought to form a group of our own, hun. Just like the Bear Brothers. We've got to drive the Darklings out of Tamaris.
Hey, could I join you guys? I want to show those Darklings who's boss.
Chakcha, what are you talking about? Aren't you coming back to the village?
You know why I want to go, the talk. Master Toke died fighting the Darklings, and I swore I'd make 'em pay. Besides, the pie shop's getting better and better these days. I reckon they don't need me anymore.
You sure about this?
I think so. I mean, I'm still kind of worried about the village.
Huh, worried about the village? You kidding me? They've got me. I could fight 100 bears single-handed.
That talk. Oh, thanks, boss. Oh, guess you really are my boss now. Go on, little fella. You and me, we're both children of the mountains.
May Shan help him grow brave and strong.